Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the American Republic, here in the winter of 1810. In the last episode, we continued our push against the Spanish colonies, which is kind of our retribution for all of their invasions. We also cleared the Dutch out of, I think it was Virginia, completely, once again. And we're continuing to build up troops to maintain our borders, which are growing more secure. We also managed to purchase Upper Louisiana from Great Britain, and I'm going to begin this turn by trying to purchase Lower Louisiana from France. As you guys can see here on the region map, France is actually in a tough spot here. Their main region, which is of course just France here in Europe, is under a severe siege from the British and has been for quite a few turns now. I can bet that they're not going to want to part with Lower Louisiana easily, even though it's really not doing them much good. Let's offer 17,000 gold, do 20 turns of military access both directions, so that our armies down here in New Granada, which I'm about to try and trade, they don't get moved. New Granada in exchange for Lower Louisiana. France, I'm not going to give you Maine in exchange for military access. What on earth are you thinking? Just for that, I'm going to lower my offer to 15,000. Indefinite military access. Lower Louisiana for Granada. Okay, well they're going to be stupid. And you know what? I think the US's friendship with France has reached a new low right here. They betrayed us when the Spanish invaded, and when the Dutch invaded, they left us to defend ourselves, and they're just really not listening to reason here.
Sir.
We may have a war on our hands here shortly.
For battle. Sir.
Before I commit to completely turning on France, I think I'm going to capture Panama, and maybe attempt to trade Panama and New Granada for Lower Louisiana. Raid the Spanish trade route. Build another chapter school to continue to convert the population down here to Protestant. Upgrade our mines all around.
Make ready, sir. At the ready. Onward.
Combine armies. Okay. And I'm actually going to send 2 ships. We'll do a 5th rate, the Cyan, and a 3rd rate, the Coast Watcher. No, we'll do the Aurora. I'm going to send them down here. And I'm going to load this second army up onto the Navy.
Ready and waiting.
Probably once they replenish a bit more. Nah, they're barely injured. They'll be fine. I'm going to take this army and put it right off of the coast of these 2 French colonies. Some of which used to be Dutch. And as soon as we go to war with them, if we do, those 2 colonies are going to belong to us.
Forward for crown and country.
Alright, let's load them up.
Forward. March.
We'll just put them right off of the coast. Just hanging out.
Ship's
Whoa,
orders, Captain.
the Martha Confederacy has 3 stacks of armies here, all militia. Except for that one. Whoa. Whoa. I'm glad that we are on friendly terms with them for sure. Very friendly. This fort has a few troops in it. Oh yeah. Minutemen, militia, and some cannon just to hold the line. Let's add some line infantry to that.
Citizens, fight! Waiting
Sir.
for your orders.
And Nathaniel Greene continues his march on Panama, unfortunately through the jungle. I don't want to spend too much money, because I do want to try and purchase Louisiana, and I need as much gold as possible to make that offer.
Aye, aye, sir. Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
Let's make the Constitution... Whoa, that's a very expensive recruitment. That's more reasonable. We'll make the Boston. Nah, the Antelope. What an awful name. The Antelope. Let's call her the... Let's call her the Manifest Destiny. And she will be our Admiral. Admiral Leon Jenner. Some great qualities there for sure. I will pull one more ship to assist that fleet down at the French colonies. The Colorado.
Make ready.
We are down to 8,000 gold now.
Make ready.
Where was our experienced general? Ah, here we go. General Bellamy is our experienced general. Let's get him right up to the borders of Lower Louisiana. Maybe some military pressure will help. And for our Eastern Defensive Army, I think we're going to put a fort right here in the Carolinas.
Men, forward.
Sir.
Halt. Men,
Sir.
forward.
More
On,
line
sir.
infantry. And we'll add a unit of horse of some kind.
Forward. March.
Yeah, just a standard regiment of horse. $7,000 gold left. I think that's what I will hold on to. We have a ton of options for upgrading, but I'm going to wait.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, sir.
Checking out our coastal defense fleets here. Let's add the 5th-rate Dragon
Aye, aye, sir.
to that navy. And this 2nd-rate Thunderclap.
Orders received.
Where could we use her?
Orders, ship shape.
I tell you what. We'll put the Ranger down here in the Gulf of Mexico. And the Thunderclap down here
That's
off of the Carolinas.
ship's orders, Captain. Officer on deck.
And we will also put this navy right here with the Diligent, where she can also defend Norfolk. Perfect. Now, no one can get to our harbor here in Pennsylvania, or our dry dock here in Yorktown. Man, we do have lots of upgrade options here in Pennsylvania. You know what? Naval College. We'll cancel that unit of horse for this turn. And upgrade our gunnery school. That will hopefully soon increase our upgrade options for our Navy. Checking in on our research. Shortened carbines. Not really a hugely important technology. Let's instead research something like copper bottoms. There we go. Not bad. Well, we spent more money than we planned on, but not a bad turn. Let's end it right here and see what happens in 1811.
Anything else? Keeping a low profile.
Welcome to the summer of 1811. Some new construction across the American Republic. Long riflemen here in Pennsylvania. I believe they're going south to Williamsburg to add to our small defensive force there, who also needs a general. Some new traits for our admiral, +1 management for Navy administration. And one of our politicians has a well-connected mistress. Lots of +1 management. Checking in on our organization here, our government. 93% popularity. However, let's try and replace our Secretary of State, who is just average. Well, he's now worse. We will try again next turn. Before we do anything else, let's attempt to buy Louisiana once again from France. Offer them New Granada. This time we're going to do 17,000 gold. Indefinite military access, and we really can't offer technology because they are way ahead of us. Once again, they just want Maine in return for military access. You know what, France? I think I am tired of you. Once again, we're kind of doing a roleplay style here, where we're not wanting to conquer the entire world, but we do answer for, I guess, political slights. In this case, like I said before, France hung us out to dry. They're being outright insulting with demanding Maine for military access, so let's start this turn off by spending a bit of money on an observatory and a state capital for Pennsylvania, because we're no longer willing to negotiate with France. I will leave 9,000 gold there.
At the ready.
And let's build a fort.
Ready and waiting for orders.
About 5,000 here in the Carolinas. Kind of a coastal defense fort.
Prepare palisades!
Fort Raleigh. I like it. Where shall we start? We have two armies here in Louisiana, which is now 100% Protestant. Two rather battered armies, I think. Well, let's make it official. Cancel trade agreement. They are now angry. Declare war. Their allies abandoned them. That is delicious justice. How does it feel, France? How does it feel? You know what? I think I'm going to start things off with a naval engagement here in the Gulf of Mexico. They have an entire army sitting on this tiny, tiny navy.
Aye, sir.
That will be their undoing. Here we are in the Gulf of Mexico with our quite impressive fleet. The Manifest Destiny is going to lead the charge, followed by the USS Constitution. Let's take a look at her. A small ship, to be sure, but don't underestimate old Ironsides. Here we go with the Ranger, a massive second rate. The Agamemnon? What on earth kind of name is that? A second rate, who I will be renaming here shortly. And the Boston, a fourth rate ship of the line. Oh, and the Freedom, a second fourth rate. Get up here. Tell you what, let's organize our ships here. The second rates are going to be group 2. Line formation. The Constitution and Those fourth rates and the Constitution will be Group 1. Line formation. And the Manifest Destiny will do its own thing. Maximum sales, and let's get this thing going. They are charging right ahead. As usual, they had the wind. Not too much damage there at all. We lost one cannon, and that was about it. They are moving very, very quickly here. Let's go with some chain shot and take out their sails. There's some minor hits on their sails. Lots of misses, though. Our musketmen and riflemen are actually firing back and forth from deck to deck. They're so close right now. Let's switch to round shot for these close engagements. These ships are just so fast, it's hard to get ahead of them. Especially when they start out with the wind in their favor, as usual. Back to chain shot. Let's tear up their sails. There we go. There goes a mast. Two masts down right there. And a volley from the second rate against the Fendant, a 6th rate ship of the line. That's just an unfair match right there. Whoa, we are on fire with our second rate right here. Let's go ahead and have him anchor and deal with that fire. Let's have the Constitution swing up here. And a broadside here for the 6th rate. And she has surrendered. We are no longer on fire. Let's get the Constitution up here quickly. Yeah, the Sovereign is definitely not going to be able to escape with just their front mast. Let's just slide up next to her with one of these second rates and see what happens. Ah, the Constitution is making a run for it too. Let's have the Boston hold here. And just turn. Getting a bit of crossfire. Let's actually board her. There goes the Constitution with a devastating broadside, and that ends the battle right there. Thanks to the Constitution. After winning the naval battle, we have the option to add these ships to our fleet or sell them. I'm going to keep the 6th rate and sell the 5th rate. And there goes that Navy and the Army.
Orders!
As far as agent actions go, let's attempt to assassinate their general here. 21% chance.
Executive action initiated.
Did not work.
Not possible, sir.
Let's instead engage this small French army.
Triumph!
And we can't quite make it. Well, before advancing on Louisiana, let's make our move down here in the colonies. This may actually be enough to get them to surrender.
Beat to quarters! Enemy sail! Attack!
They have a pretty battered army here. Let's attempt to auto-resolve.
Undaunted!
pretty
undefeated.
serious victory right there. We only lost 229,
Prepare the troops for battle.
and their territory now belongs to us. There's some replenishment. And let's also lock off their trade route.
Mark home and for the prize.
Alright, well at this point, will they negotiate? Request peace. Exchange regions. Okay. They rejected that. Let's see if this changes their mind.
Prepare for war.
American forces deploying against French former allies on the farm fields of Louisiana. A bit messed up, but that's where we are. Not a lot of great sight lines for this artillery. Let's put it all downrange. Put our howitzers up here to lob some shells. Our best infantry up here as well. Let's do line infantry and minutemen. Militia. And militia and line infantry. That leaves us one more unit of line. No, two, actually. 4 up here, and one more on the left to flank. General here in the back. Provincial cavalry. Let's put you with a regiment of horse on the right flank. What kind of formation is that? Regiment of horse on the left. Howitzers to explosive shells, and here we go. All cannons fire on their horse, actually. Ooh. Severe losses. We're going to have to advance. Quite quickly, actually. I'll leave one unit of militia behind and march this line infantry up. Ooh, great artillery hits there. Oh, that one guy burned. I really hate those artillery shells. They're a bit overpowered. They have quite a few fortifications here as well. Thankfully, we're going to be behind this hill. Oh, we had a second regiment of horse. Get up there. Let's make them nervous with some cavalry movement on their left flank. Alright. Artillery. That's enough of that. All units move in and engage. Let's push these cannons up as well. Bayonet these stupid artillery. Alright, General, move up. What a nasty fight. Those artillery pieces really force our hand here. And our general actually saves the day here. Oh, there's bowmen in the woods back here. Did not even see that. Get that canister shot going. Everybody push up. Let's end this quickly. And their general has just died. They may have gotten the first few punches in, but I see a lot of French bodies out there. I never actually moved my cannon back up. Oh well. All horse hold fire. Get after that native unit. I'd say that we reacted pretty well to that unexpected cannon fire. It definitely could have been much worse. We deployed over 3,000 troops, lost about 615. They deployed 2,300 and lost all of them. Lower Louisiana now belongs to us.
Missionary.
Let's send this missionary back to Virginia, which I believe is still getting converted, yep, to Catholicism. Thanks to this, whoops. Thanks to this Spanish missionary right there.
Your orders
Let's try and take him out.
will be a mystery.
And he is out of here. Well, that settles our main beef with France. I wonder if they will be willing to negotiate peace. We don't want peace yet. What if we offer them their colony back? Nope, they are quite angry with us. Well, too bad, France. You chose to abandon us. Now we are taking what is yours. We actually can't get within range in this turn to attack their last army. So, let's also keep marching on Panama. And call it a turn, I think. France wants to negotiate a peace treaty. Let's, instead of offering them the Cherokee territory, offer them once again their colony back. And we'll give them 5 turns of military access so they can retreat. Nope, not interested yet. Maybe after we conquer both of their colonies and wipe out their army, then they'll sue for peace. It is now wintertime, and we have a new Protestant missionary here in the Michigan Territory. Once again, really high ranked. Let's go ahead and send him out to New Mexico. Lots of new construction, lots of new money. The Spanish have raided a trade route with a, well, yeah, pretty powerful navy right there. Very experienced. And boom, Louisiana is now Protestant 100%. Let's send you to Texas. They have no general in that army. Replenish the rest of our main army. And let's attack. Yeah, they're basically done for. Let's just auto-resolve this.
We are triumphant.
Victory, if a costly one. 4,500 to replenish. Let's finish them off. And +3 morale to battles, +1 command when fighting in the Americas. Wow. He seriously ranked up. General Bellamy. There we are. Alright, France, are you willing to surrender yet? Peace in exchange for your colony. And I will throw in a, sorry, former ally, payment of 10,000 gold to help your war in Europe. Peace treaty signed. Smart move, France. Let's bring our navy west again. And it looks like the Spanish have definitely reinforced Panama. I think, though, guys, that we're going to have to leave this fight
Sir.
for next turn, because we are a bit low on time.
Ready and waiting.
Instead of that fight,
You asked.
I'm going to work on a few, I guess, overall improvements. In Louisiana, for instance, we need to upgrade the road system to cobbled roads. We'll also upgrade the sugar warehouse, I think. Actually, let's do a palatial estate farm. That sounds fancy. We actually can't trade with France because of their ports being blocked, I believe. And we took their other trading port.
Orders, Captain.
Oh yeah, let's also repair this navy. And that will have to do it for this episode. You guys should also check out the episode 4 of our Rome 2 series, myself and Joel. We're playing as Sparta and Athens, and the game is much improved after quite a few patches, and we're actually having a lot of fun with it again. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.